Welcome to GCSE Maths Help. Today we're going to be looking at finding unknown angles exam paper questions. This video is a follow-on from our Finding Unknown Angles Key Points video, which I will link in the bio below. If you haven't watched that video, you might find it useful before looking at exam questions. For everyone else, let's get started. So the first question here is looking at interior angles of regular shapes. It says the sum of the angles in any quadrilateral is 360 degrees. For example, in a rectangle, 4 times 90 is 360. Zach writes 5 times 90 degrees is equal to 450 degrees, so the sum of the angles in any pentagon must be 450 degrees. Is he correct? Show working to support your answer. Well, we know from our key points video that to calculate the sum of all the interior angles of a regular shape, we do n minus 2 times 180 degrees, where n is the number of sides the shape has. So because we're looking at a pentagon here, we can put 5 into our formula. So 5 minus 2 is 3 times 180 degrees is 540 degrees, not the 450 degrees that Zach was talking about. So from our working, we can say that no, Zach is incorrect. Our next question here uses all of our angle rules with parallel lines. So it says AB, CD and EF are straight lines. Ava assumes that AB and CD are parallel. What answer should she get for the size of angle Y? So let's draw on our parallel lines so we can see what we're looking at. So thinking back to our key points video and all the rules that there are with angles and parallel lines, there's some different angles that we can spot here. So we've got alternate angles with W and 3x minus 20 degrees. They must be equal because they're alternate angles. But then we've also got corresponding angles. We've got 2x plus 10 degrees and 3x minus 20 degrees. Those angles are at the same point above the two parallel lines, so they're corresponding. So this is something that we can use. So we've got 2x plus 10 degrees is equal to 3x minus 20 degrees. So this is an equation we can solve and we can find what x is here. So if we add 20 to both sides, we've got 2x plus 30 degrees is equal to 3x. And if we minus 2x from both sides, we've got 30 degrees is equal to x. So we can see here that this top angle is 2 times 30 degrees plus 10 is 70 degrees. And 3 times 30 degrees minus 20 is 70 degrees as well. So to go about finding y, here we've got a straight line. We know that angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So y is equal to 180 degrees minus the 70 degrees that we've worked out to be the other angle. So y is equal to 110 degrees. So we can pop that down there as our answer. So part B says, in fact, AB and CD are not parallel. Angle W is 60 degrees. What effect does this have on the size of the angle Y? And then we've got choices here. We've got Y is bigger, Y is the same, or Y is smaller. Show working to support your answer. So we mentioned before that angle W is part of the alternate angle rule with 3x minus 20. Those angles are on alternate sides of the line, so they're equal. So if W equals 60 degrees, then the 3x minus 20 actually equals 60 degrees rather than the 70 that we worked out. But angle Y is still on a straight line, so 3x minus 20 degrees plus Y is still equal to 180 degrees. But this 3x minus 20 is smaller than we thought. It's actually 60 degrees plus y is equal to 180. So y is equal to 120 rather than the 110 that we worked out. So we can tick the box that y is actually bigger than we thought if angle W is equal to 60 degrees. So this next question needs a little bit of lateral thinking and our angle rules. So let's have a little look. We've got the diagram shows a triangle and a trapezium. Prove that A equals B. Now this is one of those questions where it can be really off-putting if you've got no idea where to start. So let's have a little think about what we know about these shapes. So we know that all the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees, and all of the angles in a quadrilateral, so that's the trapezium bit, add up to 360 degrees. We can also see in the middle here we've got 4 angles around a point, and we know that that equals 360 degrees as well. So we've got A plus 65 degrees plus C plus 115 degrees is equal to 360 degrees. But we can see here that 65 and 115 add up to 180. So A plus C, which is the remaining bit, must equal 180 degrees. We can also see here that we've got 2 parallel lines. So these angles down here are our allied angled rules. So they add up to 180 degrees. So if all of the angles inside our quadrilateral equal 360 degrees, but the bottom 2 angles are already 180 degrees, then we can say that C plus B, the other 2 angles that are left, must equal the remaining 180 degrees. So we've got 2 lots of equations here. We've got A plus C is equal to 180 degrees, but we've also got C plus B is 180 degrees, so they must be equal to each other. So if we minus C from both sides, we've got A is equal to B. So our last question here says 2 congruent regular polygons are joined together. Work out the number of sides on each polygon. So we can see here that this question is asking us about external angles. So let's extend this line here so that we can see which bit is actually the external angle. It's this one here and this one here. So because we've got 2 shapes joined together making 60 degrees, each angle is actually 30 because the 2 are stuck together. So we know from our key points video that to work out the external angle of a shape, we divide 360 degrees by the number of sides it's got, and that is equal to the external angle, but we know that that's 30 already. So if we do a little bit of rearranging of this formula, if we times both sides by the number of sides the shape has, we've got 30 degrees times the sides is equal to 360 degrees. If we divide both sides by the 30 degrees, we've got number of sides is equal to 360 degrees divided by 30 degrees, which equals 12. So our polygons have got 12 sides. Like I said in the key points video, this topic is one that's full of rules that just need to be learnt. But once you know the rules, the exam questions you'll be asked will be really easy to answer. It's just knowing which rules to apply. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you would like to have a little recap on the key points on this topic, click the link in the bio below. Don't forget to subscribe to GCSE Maths Help with the subscribe button below, or you can check out my Instagram page at GCSE Maths Help for more videos and tips. Thanks for watching.